I am Guy Meadows, Director of the Great Lakes Research Center at Michigan Technological University.
Tell us about the presentation.
Presentation was an update to the board. We have created a pre-proposal at the board's request. We'd very much like both their feedback as well as the state's technical team before we create the final proposal that goes into them for review and hopefully ends in a contract to get started with Michigan universities to do the risk analysis. There are a total of 9 universities, some consultants, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Great Lakes Laboratory out of Ann Arbor is a participant. There are a total of 41 investigators, 20 from outside of Michigan Technological University and 21 from inside Michigan Technological University. So it's a huge team.
You showed the diagram of the wheel, and can you tell us about your worst case scenario? You have so many teams, and this is a huge undertaking. And you're going to start at January 2nd, right? Maybe you can talk about some of the divisions of things you'll be doing.
The spokes of that wheel are the 9 elements of the scope of work that was created by the state and with a significant input by the Pipeline Safety Advisory Board. So we need to respond to each 9 of those, but we added an additional 10th spoke to that wheel for areas that we thought were not adequately covered. So it is a huge undertaking. Some of those need to come before others. So we'll be starting with those fundamental building blocks, hopefully very early in January, and then filling in the rest as we can. So there's a very prescribed timeline for that.
January 2nd, and you'll be done with the report by?
Well, we hope by May, but there was discussion today, as you heard, that there may be a critical point coming up with the state that we may be asked to expedite some of those analyses. They originally had asked us to attempt to do this within 6 months, which is a very aggressive time schedule to start with, but I was getting the hint today that there may be a request to accelerate that even more.
It's a pivotal time for Line 5. We heard a lot of discussion today, even a motion. What is the impact of the report? What is the potential impact of the report?
Well, we think the impact is huge. What we have been asked to do is identify all the potential damages that could come from the worst case spill and what are the economic impacts of those damages. So it is our understanding that the state would then ask Enbridge to hold some financial instrument of that magnitude. So our work is very critical to the state's final assessment of that instrument.